Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Well, the 4 people that are here. Reptiles, welcome. Cat Eyes, welcome. Whoever the other 2 are, welcome. This is it. I got to do some cleaning, so I figured I'd do it with you guys. If somebody shows up, they do. If they don't, who cares? They can kick rocks. How you been, Cat Eyes? I don't think I've seen you in a little bit. I've had some random lives, so it's kind of probably hard to catch them, but I need to clean up this one. Yeah, me and your snake again. This is my favorite snake. I tell you, it's true. And it was like one of the last snakes I've gotten too. It's like, I don't know why it took me so long to get one. It's funny. Watch out, is that snake poisonous? If anybody's seen my video today, this snake is the one that ate the other snake. And if you haven't seen today's video, you better watch it to support your boy. Snake eats snake. Caca on the bowl, caca on the bowl. No, it's just a milk snake. Unless they got some other fancy name. Yeah, it's a milk snake. But, when I was doing my research on it, I did see that it eats other snakes. So, I had to make a video. Not that it'll get any views because YouTube hates me. But it is what it is. Yeah, I got that one and a corn snake for free from a lady at a pet store. She was downsizing her collection. What's up, Mr. J? It's the Stogie man himself. I guess one of them. You and Andrew are the Stogie guys. Yeah, they do look very similar. They also look similar to that motherfucker that'll mess you up, too. I can't remember the phrase they used to use for that. It's like yellow on black or black on red or something. Kill a fella or some damn thing. I don't remember what it was. You're all getting me all tangled up, choking the fella here. Come on. You can go hang out in your tub. Keep in there. No. You gotta stay in there because you're being pain in the ass. Red, yellow, kill a fella. That's right. I knew it was something fancy like that. I'll probably do them like little bioactive enclosures later with some dirt and all that shit. But they come in totes when I got them. It was like, fuck, they live their whole lives in a little tote. Doing well, Sarah. Doing well. Hopefully you are as well. Yeah, I went on a little bit earlier this time. It's warm enough. I should get out. Yeah, look for some snakes. Hell yeah. It is funny because like when I don't really go look for snakes a lot, but I'll go look for like scorpions and shit because we got them out here. But I bring my snake hook to flip the rocks, you know. And every time somebody will stop and it's like, "Oh, you looking for snakes?" It's like, well, no, not really, but you know, gotta have a snake hook. And he's still pretty plump. I probably won't have to feed him for a while after the snake. There you go, buddy. She's good. She's good. She's probably about napping by now. She gets up pretty early for work and stuff, you know. How's Vader doing? Wasn't you thinking about getting another snake? Yep, yep. She gets up before. Well, this is my little cobra corn. He just shed yesterday or today. Actually, this morning I took the shed out. But he's all looking good, growing good. It gives me something to do for the most part while I'm at home and shit. This is like my man cave, you know. I spend actually a lot of time in here, really. I like actually coming in here really late at night when everything's more active. Except for the beardy, it'd just be fucking sleeping, But I got a curly haired tarantula. I don't know if I had it last time I did a live. But it's in pre-molt right now, so he's got himself a little cave going on. Got himself all concealed in with the dirt. So she's gonna molt pretty soon, or he, she, whatever the hell, is gonna molt soon. which is shitty because I just got it. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. But I just got that tarantula, but like I said, it's in pre-molt. Half of its abdominal hair is gone, so it's about ready to molt. A lot of people think it's from spitting too many hairs, but it's not. It can be a little bit that, but for the most part, if they're lacking hair, it's because they're about to molt. Fun facts from my animal house. Oh, and there's 10 memberships to give away too. So if you're active on the channel, hopefully you'll get one. That's right, a king. Yeah. I was thinking about it. Yeah. Folks, show. In some enclosures, you don't have to clean once a week, but a lot of the times I just do it just to do a live stream, and it keeps me on my toes with cleaning, you know. Blakers, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Like all the spiders and shit, and the tarantulas, I guess spiders too, and scorpions and shit. They're all, you don't have to clean them fucking but once every 6 months or something. You put springtails in there and shit, they keep it clean, so you don't even have to worry about it. Unless you just want to change things up or whatever. So it's basically just the snakes. I mean, even the frogs, you don't have to mess with them near as much neither. They're just pet rocks for the most part. They just sit in the dirt and wait for food to get shoved in their face. And that's exactly what they do in the wild, too. Frogs will just sit there lazy asses just waiting for someone to walk by. They ain't going out hunting for that shit. They way too fucking lazy for that. But lazy pets make good pets. See, like my last dog was a bully. You know, a little short, fat dog, couldn't run no more than 10 feet without getting tuckered. My wife buys a goddamn lab, for Christ's sake. That thing's heathen. Even a 3-year-old jumping around like a heathen. Heathen dog. Heathen. I like lazy animals that don't do a lot. No, I haven't seen one. Brave Adventures, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. Jay Slithers Morph, welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Let me get on here and make sure who needs to be blue and stuff. Fuck, you think I could get on my own live stream a little bit better on my own YouTube channel, but it seems harder than it is. It's like the lives never start if you have them already up. Yeah, everybody's blue and stuff. That's good. Like I said, I got that new tarantula, and he's really cool, pretty docile too. But it's all in its little cave and shit. It built the whole little deal. So who knows how long he'll be stuck in there acting like a weirdo. And if anybody didn't notice, I changed things around too. I got all the spiders and shit on this side instead over here. Because the black racks are only 3 foot and the silver ones are 4 foot. So then I can put like double enclosures and shit. With this black one, I couldn't put 2 of these long enclosures together. So tried to fancy it up in here a little. Come here, Mr. Corn. And if you don't know, this is the deadly cobra corn in disguise. I ain't even kidding. He'll kill you in 3 steps. Only kidding. Only kidding. Don't freak out. He's like, somebody touched my butt. But I didn't have any corn. I'm not peeing either, just pouring water. Those 2 guys taken care of. That rack was in my garage. I had to sacrifice my garage to a 3-foot shelf instead of a 4-foot. Fat bastard lost some towers, but I didn't have them. Fucking Austin Powers, huh? And these are dumpster vipers. My little fella. Or I guess little lady. Got something in my fucking eyeball. Other than my finger. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Treble's head. I don't even know. I'll say that for the viewers. Welcome, welcome. Anybody got any new pets or anything they got? CSL, welcome, welcome. It's Isaiah. Oh, welcome, welcome. Another dog? How many does that make now? Like 13 or something? $11. I knew it was up there. Yeah, see, $11 would be way more of a pain in the ass to me than these snakes. And that's what choked. Oh, yeah. That's why I try not to give no snakes to relatives, because half the time they'll be all like, oh, you got to take it back. It's like, no, motherfucker, I gave it to you because I didn't want it. That's the wrong one. That's for that one. These ones are for this. Grab the wrong paper towel. Fucking rook and move. Rook and move. Nine people in the chat. Smack that thumbs up if you haven't already. It does help the stream. Smacked a little hard on the side about 1,000 times. No, you don't have to. Now you're all wet and soggy. You're going in the tub. The little Goody molded again. He's pretty good size now. He's getting bigger. Hey, E, I got to bust out your favorite spoon. Jesus. This tub got sticky shit all over the place. You then too. 9 people. Who's not talking? Are you just peeping? Moon just sent me some weird reel on Instagram. The fuck you on Instagram for? You're supposed to be here. Oops. Smack that like button. I don't care if you're not talking. This is a half white dumpster viper. I'll kill you. Not really, but what did I do that for? I gotta put them in here first. I don't want to drop her out. You'd go in the dumpster to get that one out? Yeah. Me too, probably. Me too. Then we got this one. This is the only adult snake that's ever like bit me out of anger. Huh. It's a firefly. She's all angry. A fire and pastel. Look at you. She was mean as a baby too. Like when I first got her, she'd bite the shit out of me all the time. It was crazy. She's not as bad now, but she can be cranky, huh? Don't bite me, fool. People will laugh at me. Got Nettie with a $5 super chat. What's up, Nettie? So we're throwing a big party tomorrow or what? No, we ain't throwing no goddamn party. Fella don't need no party for nothing. Just another excuse to smoke pre-rolls and stuff. And she's saying that because it's my birthday tomorrow. Another day older. Another reptile. Arachnid. Amphibian something. Did he take that drone somewhere he can fly it? Heard the man's bought a great big ass fucking huge ass fucking one of them fucking what do you call it? Yeah, now I got all chapped up now. One of the weird little helicopter looking drones. There we go. A fucking big old drone, but they can't fly because they're too close to the airport. Yeah, I think the one drone that I bought, it told you how high you could go, how close to whatever, and how far away you had to be from shit, and it was just stupid. Yeah, bull snakes are feisty when they're little. Well, see, the chat was all backed up. I don't know what the hell. Hi, Nettie. You turning 6? No, I ain't turning 60 tomorrow. What kind of bullshit is that? Do I look 60? Happy birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. 38's better. 38's good. Yeah, you can get some cool video, some footage with one of those things too. You always see people like flying them around into where they're at, and then boom, shows them on the ground like, "Hey, look at me." He Which is funny too, because he had to get a pilot's license too to fly one of those things. You got to get a license to be able to commercially fly one or whatever. Fucking yeah, he got turned down right away. Restricted area, no flying. It's better that it does that though than if you start flying it. Next thing you know, you got a bunch of weirdos at your house. You know. And yeah, what you were talking about with the baby snake, I'm the same way. Nikki, welcome, welcome, welcome. Baby snakes, the little ones are always biting. Hi, everybody. Your week is wrapping up nicely. You as well. You as well. Shit, like which one's which? I don't know none of that shit. Watch them, baby girl. Watch them. Bite them. Yeah, but you don't use it to just like show the snake. You do it like your location, like you're standing out in the field, and next thing you know, like it shows you in the field all tiny, and the drone swirls up, and then bang, you introduce yourself as it comes down, and then you go to the stable camera. Use it for shit like that, just to get cool intros and shit. You could do all kind of shit with them. Come here, baby girl, get in there. I'll bite you back, fool. No, she's never bit me. Not even when she was little. And I can't remember too, because we named it, that snake, the mean one, Sybil. And I can't remember why. There was a story behind it. The wife said it was like some mean lady in a movie or something like that. I can't remember, but there was a meaning behind it. Not that I knew what it was, but because she was feisty from the beginning. But she came from a pet store. It's probably why. As far as the ball pythons go, pieds are still the shit. They're the coolest ones. They stand out the most. I mean, there's all these fancy ball python guys. I need a hurricane, fucking sable this, or fucking, something that and another and all that bullshit. No, just a pied. Just a regular old pied. Let's go. I don't even like it when they mix the lighter jeans into them, where all the dark spots are like really light color with the white. I don't like it. It's got to be dark on white. You're mean all the time to him. I don't even know why he puts up with your ass. She's so mean. I had to tell the guy, even if he kicks her to the curb, he still got to come over for Christmas and bring me pre-rolls. No need to stop a good tradition just because she's mean. The Xanthic pied is pretty cool too, but it's got some darker to it too, with the dark and gray and the lightning pied one is cool. But as far as like eye-popping snakes, the pied is the coolest ever. Loving in the house. Smack that thumbs up if you haven't already. I do appreciate it. Yeah, well, I just showed them a little bit ago. I got a new corn snake and a new milk snake. And if you're interested, today's video is a milk snake eating another snake. Support your boy and watch it. But no new ball pythons, though. I did get a new tarantula, but I said it's getting ready to molt, so it's got itself all buried up into its little cave. I give him a hide and everything, and he spends all this time making his own. It's like, whatever, dude, whatever. Like I was going to charge him fucking rent or something. Shit, that's about the only good thing Facebook is good for, is the pet groups and shit. You get some crazy shit. Like, I need to get rid of the snake right now. It's like, if you bring it over, I'll take it. No, I had to go get those ones. And Nettie, look at the goo. He's way bigger now. Well, now he's hard to see, but he just molted again the other day for the 3rd time. Yeah. Oh, even better on that side. But yeah, he's getting way bigger. Blues are coming in nice. I want to see if I can do that front. Now he's kind of displayed. I don't know if you can see in there on the. No, you can't really see the blues as much. The dirty glass and shit. Ungrateful fucking spiders are always pooping on the glass. I did rearrange a little bit. $7 years, you never found one? Do you just got bad luck, or are they actually hard to find? Yeah, well, it is a little bit bigger now, but I could still possibly lose it. But at least now it can't get out of the holes. You know, when you got a spider that's the size of a dime and there's this big ass hole where the little clip is for your cage, it's like, holy shit. I'm thinking if it would have found it, it could have got out. When do we get to see a snake feeding? I got lots of them on my channel. Other people find them, so I'd say bad luck. Yeah, that happens. Yeah. I did thought I'd lose the goody. And if you don't know what a P. metallica goody is, it's like a really nasty tarantula. It's an old world. It's like top 10 most venomous tarantulas, and it's not good when you think you lost one. No, she wasn't happy. Well, it's never good when somebody comes home. You gotta tell them there's something venomous running around. That'll like put you in the ER for a couple weeks. That one's gonna be ER 2.0. My first goody was called ER because that's where you're gonna end up if it bites you. Very angry. There's people on YouTube though that hold them and shit, let them climb around. They don't bite all the time, but it'd be my luck. I'd be playing with it. Somebody knock on the door, get scared, bite the shit out of me for no reason. Come on, big mama. Hopefully this girl's got some eggs in there ready for me pretty soon. No, calm down. Hey. Calm down, baby. There's a lot of them. They're like leaf mantises or something they call them. But yeah, you could look up just like exotic praying mantises and you'll get all kinds of them. There's tons of them. But it's just that they don't live very long. I mean, if you get one of them fancy ones, you get like a year out of them, year and a half maybe. Little fucker. I actually have a praying mantis cocoon. If it's a viable cocoon, it should hatch tomorrow. Yeah, them trenches are quick, man. They are so, especially when they're smaller. The smaller they are, the faster they are. It's insane. That's like when you get one of these real venomous ones, you know, and it's the size of a pea. When you get it, it's like it's hard to make sure to keep track of that little sumbitch. Oh yeah. The nasty one is the death stalker. I think it's called. Yeah, the death stalker scorpion is a nasty sucker. Yeah, the whip scorpions, the false ones, a bunch of those are all weird looking little critters. Shit, I think the one animal I missed the most, that damn centipede. I love watching that thing eat and filming it and shit. It was awesome. Yeah, man, centipedes are a different deal because even the way their legs feel, it's like they're poking into you the whole time, and they use their mouth to climb and shit if they're like feeling like they need to hang on more. So I mean, it can bite you just hanging on and not even meaning to be mean. It's like they're a creepy little fucking animal, for sure. Yeah, there's one. Look, go on YouTube, Nettie, and look up the Goliath centipede. It's like 2.5 feet long or some shit. One dude's got to climb on his arm and shit. It's like 2 foot long. It's insane. I think that's what it was called, the Goliath centipede or something like that. But yeah, huge centipede, fucking huge. It'd be cool to own one, but whew. But I don't think that them big Goliath ones are that venomous, though. Well, they might be, but I don't think them ones are. And some centipedes are worse than others, but I don't think I'd want to get bit by none of them. They got them sideways fangs that are just nasty. Sleep. She gets up early for work. Yeah, those are the cherry head. I think it's called the cherry head centipede. You can catch one of them up and send it to me if you want. Just throw in a little container, tape it up, put a whole bunch of paper towels in there so it can wrap up in the paper towels and it'll be safe. And I'll send you my address. That iron dog used to have them where he lived too. No, you're not. For one damn centipede? Not happening. It cost me more to ship the damn snake to you than it would be the worth of the centipede. See, now one of them Goliath centipedes. Now, if you had those, I might think about it because those are about $300. For a dozen centipedes? No. I told you I done got that snake knocked up. We'll see. Yeah, and you got to get them suckers right by the head too. Make sure your hand's right at the top of their head, and then pinch them, and then their fangs will stick out. Don't let them give them the fuckers any room to move, neither. Yeah, we get the spiders, the black widows, and all that, but we don't get any scorpions in the house. We have them on the outer foothills of where I'm at, scorpions and shit, but never in town where I'm at. If you live out in the outskirts of town, they can come in. Yeah, they're really very unpredictable. Centipedes are, I don't know, they're a weird animal. You can't really read them. It's not like a snake where you can see the anger, kind of thing. Like, oh shit, the snake is, pissed off. Versus, this fucking centipede just is like, you don't know if it's going to bite you or not. And like I said, they can grab a hold of you and just by trying to hang on and poke them fangs right into you, and you won't even realize it. Black widows in the house? Hell no. Depending on where you live, man, just about everybody's got black widows somewhere in their house. I actually got an empty tank over there from my black widow because my last one died. I've been waiting to find one in the rafters in the basement. We got black widows everywhere. That's why I tell people most of the tarantulas and shit you get at all these pet stores and shit, they're not near as venomous as the black widows that are climbing around when you're sleeping and shit. Makes them think twice too when they're scared of a tarantula. It's like, don't be scared of this little tarantula. It's a New World tarantula. Don't even bite. It'll just spit hairs at you. But the black widows that live in your house will fuck you up for a couple weeks. No, actually, a black widow only like 30% of the time will inject venom. Fun fact from mine. Wow. Usually it's a false bite. But if they do get venom in you, it's freaking really nasty. It'll fuck you up. I want to see one of my house. Well, depending on where you're at. I mean, I'm in Washington, and they're all over the place. You go outside, flip over a rock, you're bound to find one in about 10 minutes. I mean, usually I get them by the front door because I'll feed them by the steps. They'll make a web by the step. I don't know why. I don't know if they tell their homies and shit to come back or something. But they always make webs in the same spot, and then I feed them outside. I'll throw crickets in their webs and shit. But I usually keep one to bring in. And there's a lot of different kinds of black widows, too. There's a brown widow, a black widow. The brown widow is supposed to be pretty nasty, too. Come on, baby girl. Got you all cleaned up, sweetness. Yeah, in the water meter outside for sure, huh? Yep. Any of those like water turn offs you got built in your yard, you got to lift that little lid. You know there's going to be one in there all the time. Yeah, black widows are weird. Like I said, they only inject venom about 30% of the time, they say. Most of the time, you just get bit. Yeah, see, brown recluse are the most venomous spider in Washington or in the United States. It's like the brown recluse and then black widow are the two most venomous spiders in the United States. I'd rather deal with a black widow any day versus one of them brown recluse motherfuckers. That shit's a what is it, hemotoxin or something? It'll like eat your flesh. It's like fuck that. If I get bit by something, next thing you know, you got a big hole in your arm. I'm good with that. And that's for sure. Occasionally a snake, yeah. Oh yeah, like around here, if you do any kind of under housework or attic work or anything like that, you're gonna find some black widows for sure. It's the Gila monster, isn't it? Christina, welcome, welcome, welcome. Those brown recluse almost took my brother's life. Yeah, they are no joke. Yeah, big asshole in his forearm. Yeah, because they do. It just eats your flesh wherever it bites. That's why I said I'd rather deal with a black widow because the brown recluse is literally the most toxic spider in the United States. It's like it's crazy. Yeah, those and the beaded, what is it, beaded Mexican lizard or something like that? They're both venomous. Yeah, they would not be fun at all. No, 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 no. I'd actually even rather get bit by the goody. At least the goody's just pain for about 3 weeks. Make you think you're gonna die though. I guess it's like really severe, nasty pain. But at least you're not getting a hole in your body and shit where it's eating your fucking, your stuff. It's crazy. You don't have to be scared of all spiders. Just a couple. That's like most tarantulas, great big spiders you see at pet stores and stuff. Most of them are pretty non venomous. I mean, they can make you sick if you're allergic, but a lot of them are like bee stings. Old world tarantulas are nasty, but they usually don't sell those as much in the little mom or in the old corporate pet stores and shit. What's that? This is one of the first snakes I produced right here. Pastel Mojave. Come, buddy. You saying hi to the people? Hmm? Yeah, it's crazy. Like that snake right there. I actually hatched that snake, cut the egg open, made sure it was all good. It's crazy. Yeah, his dad is the next snake I'm gonna clean. He's really cool. He's a ghost Mojave spider. He's really cool. Yeah, watch. That baby that I just showed you was this one. This is the mom of that one, and then watch. Here's the dad. The dad's really cool. He got spider in him, so he's a little lumpy, but yeah, see. But he's got the spider gene, so he's got like the wobbles they call it. But he's really cool looking too. Somebody. That's the bad thing. I got to quit saving snakes out of each clutch. You know, it's like, oh, here's my first clutch. Here's my second clutch. It's like, it's a good thing I don't do a lot of clutches because then I'd have way more snakes than I should. It's a little harder selling the babies too. It's like you got the right shit at home. You got a thermostat. You got a heating pad. You got all the things you need. You know, it's like. And if I ever have given away a snake, I always make sure they have all the shit they need or they ain't getting it. Moon over Miami. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those are all ball pythons. You got it. Well, yeah, there's like two different ways. And one, you got to pop it is what it's called. But you really got to know what you're doing because you could hurt the snake. And you just kind of, you use your hand. And I'm not even going to show you because I don't want you to try. But you use your hands and you can tell, or you get a probe. And you got to get a probe and you insert it. And it depends on how far the probe goes in. You can tell if it's a male or a female. Yeah, when I was a kid, the only snake I ever knew of was like a normal ball python, and it's like, what the hell? And now there's like 1,000 different varieties. Blakers is still here, right on. I appreciate that. If there's anybody new in the chat, you got questions about animals or anything like that, the peepers in the background, if you want to know something about something or ask a question, you're more than welcome to. There's a lot of educated people in here that have owned reptiles, and he does a lot of herping, stuff like that. And so if you have any questions or anything like that, anybody in the background, go ahead and please ask. We'll help you as much as we possibly can. The only thing you can't say is my snake hasn't eaten in 2 weeks. What do I do? I have one that's homemade. Here, let me show you. Two of them are TGR. This one is the TGR one. It's all out of the what is that? The fucking whatever that board shit is called. And this one's the same way. This rack was TGR that I bought from them. But this one I actually built. This one here. And this one, every board to it is a shelf board from Lowe's. There's like 6 of the longer ones and 4 of the smaller boards on the side there. And then you just put some railing systems in there. Heat tape in the back. You can see it back there a little bit. You know, so it's like, that's all you need. So two of them I bought, one of them I built. I actually would like to do a video on building the one that I built, but I just haven't got around to it. Honestly, with a ball python, they can go like 2 months, 6 months, 8 months even without food. And if they don't lose any weight, it's normal. Yeah, ball, especially 2 weeks. If you get a new ball python doesn't eat in 2 weeks, that's no big deal at all. If it doesn't eat in like 6, 8 months, then you got to worry. But and I don't know how you are about the live rats, but these snakes live in in enclosures and shit. They might as well have a little bit of naturalness with a wild or a live animal, to eat. Gives them a little bit of what it feels like to be in the wild kind of thing. So I think it's healthy for a snake to get a live meal. Even if you feed frozen thawed, I'd still even feed like once a month live, and the other 1 or 2 times I'd feed frozen just every now and then, so they have that stimulation of catching wild prey. It's like it's part of their life. They're not meant to get one jiggled in front of them. Even though that's why I got to do it on my videos because I get in trouble. But yeah, ball pythons are like the lazy keepers animal for sure because they can go without water forever. They can go without food forever. It's like, it's nuts. But people will panic. They'll be like, oh, my snake hasn't eaten for 2 weeks. It's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Most people don't even feed their snakes every 2 weeks. Some people feed them once a month, every 2 weeks, once a week. Like if I know I'm going to breed a female, I'll feed her once a week. Other than that, they usually get every 2 weeks. Depending on the size of the meal too. Like if I got smaller rats, sometimes they'll get to once a week, and then if they're bigger rat, then like every 2 weeks. So yeah, I guess it all depends on the snake. You got to remember, they come from a hole in the ground in Africa. They don't give two shits about a lot of stuff. Broke your heart. Yeah, see that it's like, look, like a male ball python, if you're not going to breed it, even if you are going to breed it, can eat mice once a month for its whole life, and it'll be just fine because you don't want your males to get big. You know, if you're going to breed a ball python, you try to feed the females once a week and stuff to get them size up so they, they have a bunch of built up fat cells and stuff. So when they go through pregnant or laying the eggs and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, there's people that still, they'll feed their snakes every couple months, depending on what size the meal is, and it's like once a week. If you're not breeding your snakes once a week, is like, they're never really, I don't know. Mine will, even the ones that eat good don't eat every week. I mean, they'll eat 2-3 weeks and then they'll skip a week or two, and then they'll eat 3-4 weeks in a row and then miss some. And then like during breeding seasons, the females will go off of food for 4 or 5 months. Males can go off of food for 6-8 months all the time for no reason whatsoever, just because they're picky ass animals. But yeah, and it depends on the meal too. Like if it's a larger meal, you want to give it a little more time to digest, to do its thing and that kind of thing, and versus a smaller meal, you're going to feed more often. But you can feed a ball python a mouse once every 6 months and it'd live its whole life. I mean, they're really simple animal to keep. You just want it to be healthy. It's just like anything else, I mean, as breeders, we want them females to be big, fat, and healthy, more eggs and healthier eggs and all that kind of shit. But if it's just a pet, you don't want it to be like too big anyway, because then it's not going to be as active. You want to keep it kind of not on a diet, but you want to keep it, to a minimum to where they're not gaining too much weight after they're full grown, So, yeah. And it was probably a breeder that you got it from, or somebody that thinks that that's what they heard from a breeder. It's like, feed them every week. I know breeders that feed every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. It's everybody's got their own little method of what they do. But ball pythons are really not picky animals whatsoever. I mean, well, they are kind of when they don't want to eat. But even then, if they're not losing weight, like if your snake stays, there's been known cases of ball pythons going 1.5 years, almost 2 years without eating, just as long as they don't lose weight. So remember, even if your snake goes off food for 3-4 months, don't panic, unless it starts to get skinny, because then there's something inside, like a parasite or something's crazy, or there's a medical reason wrong with it. But if you have a snake and it stays the exact same size and it doesn't eat for 6 months, it ain't no big deal. It's hard for people to believe, but with a ball python, it's no big deal at all. I mean, literally, I could like not open a tub for 6 months and come back in and they'll all be just fine. I would never do that, but I'm just saying they're They're not as complicated as some people think. Some people think they're picky eaters and all that. It's just like, well, it's just like you. If you want to eat, you eat. If you don't want to eat, you don't eat, you know? If your friends tell you you're getting too skinny, they're going to try to make you eat. It's like a snake. It's too skinny, make it eat. I've had to, my pinstripe ball python, I had to assist feed him for like 8 months when I first got this guy. Let me see. Yep, he would not eat for months. And he was a hatchling, so he was little. So I had to get weight into him. So I actually had to feed him, you know, actually assist feed him by helping him eat. So you just kind of do. And now he's never gotten any bigger than this. He's full grown. He's like 4 years old, 5 years old. And he's male, so he doesn't have to be any bigger than this. And he eats when he wants to. It's like, it's not like he's starving to death. He's a very healthy snake. He eats way less than most of the other snakes, and he's just fine. And like with that snake, if I stick it in a bigger tub, it won't eat at all. Yeah, the whole breeding process and all, it's like 8 months. You put them together and shit for like 6 months. And then once they quit going together, then, you know, she'll start building and go grab it and all that kind of stuff. But it's like, it's crazy. Shit, snakes can even, you could breed them 1 year and then not breed them the next year and they can still have babies. They can retain sperm for a year or two, I think. It's crazy. So you could get an unexpected clutch and not even know. I remember. Is that snake poisonous? He crooked, but he ain't poisonous. It's almost too big to throw in that damn tub. From PetSmart. That's the bad thing with PetSmart, though, because they just get their advice from the breeder that gives them to them. And then they give them to them, I feel, way too small. If they gave her a shot, it must have had like a respiratory infection or something. That's something you really ought to watch out for, like with the Petcos and PetSmarts and shit, because they try to turn them snakes so fast they don't give two shits about them. So the biggest thing about snakes, as soon as if you're gonna pick one and you get to actually touch it and stuff, just make sure it gives you good, clean, long tongue flicks, and there's no crusty shit around their mouth. That's the worst. And then bugs, of course, but yeah, because respiratory infection will spread through all your animals. It's not good at all. But yep, anytime you get a snake all sniffing around, good long tongue flicks, no crusty shit, it's usually pretty good. To boost her appetite, that's weird. See, that's crazy to me, to give a snake, any kind of a shot you could just assist feed it. You just stick the head in its mouth a little bit, hold it upside down. It'll eventually start eating it. There's no sense in giving it some shot to make it that way. I mean, if they're super small, I mean, they might be trying to rush it, but there's a lot of different products other than a shot. And like I said, you just assist feed it. $700? Is that the real big one? We had a guy look them up a couple years ago on the internet, and they were on like $300. But they get like 2 feet long and shit. Let me find that one video. See, this one just says giant centipede, but look at the size of that son of a bitch. I don't know if I get in trouble for doing the video, but look, it's like 2 foot long. 1.5 feet or something. That's a big fucking centipede. I'll probably get in trouble for showing that, but. And look at that guy. He's just got it around his neck and shit. Yeah, I'll pass. I love centipedes too, but I ain't messing with that one. Yeah, look, are those the ones like you got, E? They're like, they look blue, but they're actually black. And they got the red head. But yeah, some of them centipedes get big, man. Well, yeah, I know it kind of sounds weird to say force feed, but that's why you call it assist feed. And you don't really like, I mean, there are cases where people will actually make sure it goes all the way down, but a lot of the times, if you take the baby snakes and you just take the head of the rodeo, you don't have to be alive, and just get it in the mouth a little bit, and then hold the snake upside down, and for some reason, it usually keeps hanging on. It won't let go a lot of times. Sometimes it will. But usually, if you just get it started in the mouth and then hang it upside down, it'll start to actually eat it naturally. So there's a lot of different ways to get a snake to eat versus giving it some chemicals and shit just for appetite. I've never heard of that before ever. But then again, there's a lot of veterinarians that don't know shit about snakes. They just wing it. They just, like if I went anywhere around here, I'd have to tell them what to do because I don't know if any of them would even have a clue. Lekka, welcome, welcome, welcome. They look similar to those, yeah. Yeah, I think they're called cherry head or something like that. How you been, Lekka? Hope all is well. It does match your tattoo exactly. Except for you didn't put the crunch gang on it. I thought about getting a tattoo too, but I have to put the crunch gang part. Right on. I do lives all the time. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll get notifications when I'm live. And we usually have a good time and just talk critters. Oh, I got to go get some paper towels and check the dogs. I'll be right back. I got 10 memberships to give away too. You go give them away. If you're active on the channel, you might get one. It looked like Kurtwood and what was it? Kurtwood and Dan Demogorgon got a membership, but the other ones I don't know those people. They're just people that watch the channel. It's a random deal. You get like 10 a month. You can give away memberships to your channel, and it just randomly gives them to people that are active on your channel. So some you know, some you don't. I think it was just him and Demogorgon, wasn't it? Sometimes it brings in new people, though. Yeah, Kurtwood and Dan Demogorgon are the only two I know. Right on. Sometimes it brings in new folks, so that's cool. Oh yeah, you can't be messing with those now. It is what it is now. It's like once it's into that cycle, it is what it is. How long have they been on 12 and 12? $40, yeah. Just leave them alone. Yeah, that's all you can do now is just leave them alone. I got little ones started for you. Don't tip over your bowl already, fool. Yeah, leave them alone. Well, they got them in a tent and they're all short. And I think they rooted out in the pot they were in before they even started flower. And then they repotted them, and I don't think they ever really adjusted from that. Now they're all funky. But yeah, if you're at 40 days, just let them go. They'll keep going for another. I think mine went, the last one's like 58 days or something. So, and there's some of them that'll go long time, couple months, 3-4 months in that cycle. You just gotta watch the track runs. Just leave them alone. Lekka's all like, leave them alone. Everybody else is like, what the fuck are they talking about? This was that gender challenge snake we got from Iron Dog back in the day. AKA, that was the gay snake. I have no idea where he's at. He's probably in the background listening to us. Fucker don't ever talk, though. I don't know. I get people asking me all the time, where's Iron Dog? It's like, fuck, I don't know. Ask him. Fuck, I don't know. You know? I've had the stream a couple times, you know, when I used to do the Tuesday stream, I'd have a bunch of people go over to IG and like mass message him over and over and over again. And then sometimes he would come into the chat and say hi. But yeah, I ain't seen him in, over a year neither. Or talked to him even as far as that goes. He was in, I don't know, maybe it was few months ago, he was in one of the lives. When I was doing the Tuesday lives, he came in. Yeah. I know he moved and shit, and then after that, I just haven't seen him. But yeah, I get people that message me on the IG, have you heard from Iron Dog? And then I'm usually like, yeah, I'm doing fine. And no, I haven't heard from him. They're like, oh, how are you doing too? It's like, shut up. You didn't give two shits about me. You want to know where he was. But I like fucking with the people anyway. No, well, they turned a little bit purple, but not quite as purple as yours. Then I always wonder if the people messaged him before they messaged me. It's like, he might have got back to you if you just messaged him. It's like, I don't know why you get on the same network that both of us are on and then ask me where he's at when you could just ask him, you know? And he answers people. I know he's talked to a few people on Facebook and stuff, but it's like, well, did you message him first before you fucking bugging me? It is very pretty. Mine turned, like I said, they were purple too, but not as purple as yours. Because I even showed them to Randy because she loves the color purple. Where's China at? She drew me this picture. I got it on the wall and stuff. It was over on that side, but nobody could ever see it. So I moved it. And did she bowl today? Did she win? Or is it tomorrow or when? I remember during that old Corona pandemic thing, people were frowning every time I used these paper towels. They're all like, you just using them up like that? The paper towels didn't start going until after the butt wipe was all gone. But it was always funny. I could always find these automotive ones. Nobody ever bought those fucking things when everybody was buying out all the toilet paper, napkins, and fucking tissues of all sorts. Like you could be using that for butt wipe. She's right there. She's on her little perch. She's asleep. Her light's gonna go out pretty soon, so she's not in the mood for any bullshit today. Oh no, that's a tiny one. What the hell? Oh, those are the wrong ones. Those will go here. These ones go there. Yeah, there we go. Not as much, no. She'll feed her every now and then if she's down here and she sees that she needs some food or something. She'll bring her something. The coolest man, Bert. You and Dan Demogorgon, they got the only 2 people I know out of the 10 that I gave away. See, but it gives you the black, the black snakehead. That's the highest one you can get because you've been a member multiple times. I'm sure is why it does that. I looked at that when it gave it to you. It was like it gave you straight to the black one, which is like the highest level. I don't smell like shit. I smell pretty fucking good. You hear me? And Nettie, you better shut your mouth. I'd rather smell like shit than them nasty feet you got. You could drop a water buffalo with them motherfuckers. I ain't even kidding. So don't talk about no smelling like shit when your feet can clean out a whole fucking coliseum. Open coliseum. Her and that kid of hers both got nasty feet. Pipe down with your nasty feet. Oh, look, this is a little short clip of today's video. See, look at that sucker's chewing on that sumbitch like a champ. He hungry. Little cannibal motherfucker. No, because cute girls ain't supposed to have funky feet. I used to remember when I worked at the bowling, I'd be like that too. Some hot chick would walk out just hot as could be. And she'd hand you them shoes and about fucking drop you. It's like, holy shit. I don't care how hot you are. Ain't nobody getting close to you naked. Motherfuckers be steaming and shit. No, it wasn't eating itself. It's eating another snake. Is it eating itself? Damn fool. No, look, it's a milk snake. See, look, the snake is red, yellow, and black, and the snake he's eating is not. Well, I got the new snake, right, Kurtwood, and then I'm reading up on it, doing my homework, doing my due diligence, trying to educate myself. And of course, it says in the prey department that it also eats snakes. So, I had to make a video. Just the way it is. Had me a little frozen snake that I knew I would need someday, and I thought it out. Still made me quit my job now. Kurtwood don't want to come to this shithole. We live in a shithole. Ain't nobody want to come here. If anybody ever tells you they're coming to my town to better themselves, they're fucking lying to you and they're on drugs. I had somebody tell me one time they were a musician, right? And he says, oh, yeah, we left Seattle to come here for better opportunities. I'm like, you left Seattle, like the home of fucking grunge and shit and rock and roll, all kind of shit everywhere and like craziness. And you come here to better yourself in the music world? It's like, no, you're on dope. Yeah. Seattle's a crazy place, man. Yeah, they got cool aquariums, all kind of crazy shit there. Like big fucking aquarium sharks and crazy shit. And I was actually born in Seattle so many years ago. Tomorrow. Oh, yeah. There's zombies everywhere. We're about 2.5 hours, but yeah. Oh, I got 3 more snakes. What time is it? 9:15. I feel pretty bad about that girl that was in here talking about the ball pythons. I was all like, anybody got any questions about ball pythons or anything? You can ask me anything except for they haven't eaten in 2 weeks. What do I do? And then she's all like, oh, mine didn't eat for 2 weeks, so I had to do this. I felt bad kind of, but people need to learn. 2 weeks is no big deal. 2 months ain't no big deal. The dogs are fine. Oh, I bet, yeah. It's so funny. I'm sure they're everywhere. The old zombies and shit. Some of them fuckers will be bent all the way over in half. Like the back of their head is almost touching the back of their fucking heels, and they don't fall. I mean, they'll stay like that for hours. looking just all the way backwards or forward. I don't know. Some of them kill me. They say you're not supposed to fuck with them when they're like that, though, because they're at their highest peak. You're supposed to leave them alone. That's funny. The armpit of the United States. They call where we're at Yakima the armpit of Washington. So that's pretty funny. Anybody need a little champagne with their dinner? Oh, he's going in the shed too. What's up, buddy? You gonna shed pretty soon? Oh yeah, we get some crazy shit around here. Like one time, it was not too long ago. We were driving down the road, stopped at a stoplight, and this crazy looking motherfucker looked like he ain't bathed in like a month, like come from the hills and shit. And he run out of the road when the traffic stops and starts picking shit out of the ground. And then when traffic starts moving, he'd jump back to the side and just wait all crazy, and then jump back out there like he was digging for gold and shit. It was crazy. I've talked about that before with drugs and shit, alcohol. You see people drinking, they're having fun. It looks appealing. You think maybe I want to have some of that. You see weed, people smoking weed, they're laughing, eating all the munchies and shit. It's appealing. People maybe want to try that. But when you're fucking flopping around on the fucking ground with big holes in your fucking skin that's eating away and you're fucking flinging around on the ground, I don't see how people see that and think it's appealing and say, I want to try that. I don't get it. Oh yeah, no, that's fucking yeah. I've seen some clips with some fucking people picking up some nasty, nasty things. It's awful. I'm sure they're funky too. But... Probably. Yeah, it's amazing. People will do some crazy shit, and other people think, "Oh, that looks fun." It don't. Nothing about some of that shit people are doing nowadays, and most of it, none of it look any fun. Shit, you got drug addicts nowadays that are worried about the shit they're buying. Shit, you can't even be a decent drug addict nowadays. You don't know what you're buying. And you got to remember, Kurtwood, the worse they look, the cheaper they are. I'm off to bed. Work comes early tomorrow night, y'all. We will see you tomorrow, Dad, after work. I'm going to try to get off early. All right. Good night. Tell everybody hi for me. Come on, buddy. Love you. Bye. That's my thing with everybody. I just say love you. Bye. All this family get around hugging all this stupid bullshit. No, not me. It's like love you. Bye. I'm out. No fucking around. No hesitating. No talking for 30 minutes. Love you. Bye. Got to go. A lot of people think I'm rude. You can't block Kurtwood, fool. He's a channel. Oh, you might block him from your channel. That's your own bad. I was gonna say you can't block him from the stream. You know, and Kurtwood's thinking, damn, I wish she would have hit that button. She genuine pain in the ass, Wood. Sure, Nettie. Sure, you're right. It's a $10 penalty. You wonder why they're slippery. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, kid, you never know. Who the fool? Yeah, buddy, come on. Get you cleaned up. That snakey is poisonous. So dumpster viper, don't you know? 3 steps and you're fucking done. I seen it on National Geographic. It's still funny. I wear that shirt every now and then too. Is that snake poisonous? And people always give me weird looks, and it's like, go ahead, say it. I know you want to say it's supposed to be venomous. It's like, go ahead and fucking say it. But they don't. They're chicken shit. They don't say it. I mean, I'm just going to be a smart ass anyway and tell them, yeah, it's a fucking joke, but there's been a few times where people just look and they're looking and they're like, man, you know they want to say something. And it's like, shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear it. It was always funny, too, saying that shit on people's posts. Like, you know, like with Derek or even you back in the day or something. You say, is that snake poisonous? People always in the comments got to say something. It's not poisonous. It's venomous. And that's not venomous. It's like, shut your fucking mouth. Time. It's funny you say that because there's like these weird geese that live here, and I don't know if they're like fancy geese or not, but there's a couple places in town where the geese are a lot, and there's fucking geese crossing signs, and it's like, fucking really? Fucking for geese? It's like little bastards fly over there. Fuck. Is that thing poisonous? Tarantulas not out. None of the tarantulas are out. Except for the little one. See, Wood, this is the snake that ate the snake in the video that came out today. He probably like, quit fucking with me. I got a whole snake in there. It was a few days ago, though. Fucking Wood. Look out, baby. Get off the way. Is that thing pointless? I tried to hold that little jump spider a couple times. He just jumps right off. He don't get two shits. Oh, Jesus. 53. Fucking Reptile said I was like 60 earlier. Fucking asshole. But no, I'll be 53 tomorrow. No, No, the rats are on just a pine bedding I get from Walmart Tractor Supply. I use the pine pellets underneath, and then I put the pine bedding, and then I've seen people keep rats on newspaper and shit, but it seems like that'd be really messy. Scrubbing them tubs for hours and shit, trying to get that fucking shit off of there. Shit, I even know a couple keepers that keep their snakes on that same pine bedding you get from fucking the Tractor Supply. Some people say it's toxic for them, but a lot of people say it's not. Thought 15 years at least? Motherfucker. It is weird, like 53 and shit. I got friends that are like 40 something and dying of heart attacks and shit. It's like, well, fuck, man. I'll be working out and shit, trying to stay healthy. It's like, fuck, man. It's weird when you hear all, friends that are way younger and you dying of stupid shit, like heart attacks and craziness. And it's like, what the fuck, man? You live that rough a life? There are a lot of people that use paper for their snakes and rats, but yeah, it's nuts, man. It's like fucking weird. You hear like, oh, this guy was 38, healthy as a motherfucker, and died of a heart attack. Nobody knows why. It's like, what? Fucking, I'm 53. I don't want to die of a fucking heart attack. It's like, fuck, man. But I see my doctor regular, get my blood checked, all that kind of shit, make sure all my numbers are good. But yeah, it do suck when you hear about people younger than you dying and shit. It's like, what the hell? Goddamn dogs are rough. It's a different deal. It is. It's like I don't feel 50 at all. I feel fucking no different I ever have, I think. But I mean, there's a couple of things hurt a little more, but you know, I did a lot of stupid shit in life too, wrecking dirt bikes and all that kind of shit. But yeah, I did. I checked the dogs already, and they're fine. Fuck. I got one of them fucking vape pen thingy-majiggers. That shit is rough. What's this demo screen shit? The fuck is that? What the fuck am I supposed? Is that just a fucking? They had that same effect in here down here. So shit like that. I don't know why they did it all weird. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. Huh? I don't know. Demo screen 1, demo screen 2. The fuck I need a second screen for? Just for the back screen, I guess? I don't know. What the fuck? That makes no fucking sense. It's fucking dumb. You can just use a background picture. Anyway, I don't know. Fucking StreamYard. Motherfuckers trying to sucker me in now, telling me, oh, you can get the pro package for the same price as the regular package. It's like, fuck you. It was $20 for 4 years, and then all of a sudden it was $50. Like, fuck you. Yeah, I got to set my GoPro up in here. I got that goddamn mantis cocoon in there in one of these tanks. It should hatch tomorrow, maybe. They say like 14 days. Oh, I am Dinky, huh? What's up? He says, now you're small. I know he gives two shits about me looking at me anyway. But yeah, I'm done cleaning now, so I think I'm gonna go. I got everything all cleaned up and straightened up. Fuck, it's hotter than hell in this room too. Let me turn it down. That's true. Yeah, fuck you too. But anyway, thanks for coming in, Wood. Thanks everybody for coming in, Blakers, everybody, Moon, everybody that came in. Congrats to Dan and Kurtwood, got memberships. Thanks to Nutty for a couple super chats, and I'm out of here. Snakes are clean, and I'm gone. I'm gonna go make some popcorn this time. Check the dogs. Until next time, be safe. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Happy birthday. Thank you very much. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys on the next one. I don't know when it'll be, but just watch out for a notification.